Poor little girl. Such a waste to see such beauty floating around. I wonder what got her there in the first place. And what's with the ropes? Why are they just standing there? Today we have a real treat for you as we unlock the secrets behind one of the most enigmatic masterpieces, The Young Martyr by Paul Delaroche. Quite fascinating for a painting with a theme like this, right? This is The Young Martyr. Created in 1855 by the French artist Paul Delaroche, this painting showcases the influence of the Romantic style, specifically genre painting. Delaroche's work exudes historical precision and a remarkable sense of drama and emotional depth. The painting portrays the historical martyrdom of a Christian woman, while simultaneously accentuating its impact through a celestial halo hovering above the martyr's forehead, amplifying the dramatic and emotional aspects of the piece. But how is this even a part of history? Let's go back in time 2,000 years ago, when Rome was still ruled by Emperor Diocletian. This man was more like a rags to riches story, starting from the bottom. From a lowly military man, he rose to the ranks and became a cavalry commander, and at age 39, he was crowned emperor. He's greatly known for rebuilding an empire that was in shambles, in near anarchy. However, Diocletian is best known for the Diocletianic persecution, the final most extensive and deadliest persecution of Christians in the Roman Empire. In an unstable period, Diocletian saw Christians as a danger to ancient Roman ideals. Diocletian burnt books, torched churches, detained clergy, and tortured and killed Christians to put an end to the annoying religion. Most likely, this poor young woman is one of the persecution's victims. Very sad. In the upper left section of the artwork, we are presented with a scene where a man and a woman are depicted, tightly embracing each other in a state of fear upon witnessing the sight of the drowned Christian. These figures, although somewhat indistinct, are commonly believed to represent the parents of the young Christian. As the day draws to a close, the sun casts its final rays of light, directing them toward the martyr in a straight line across the painting. Positioned in the upper left corner of the artwork, a faint white star can be observed in the sky, just above the sorrowful couple. The martyr's hands are bound with rope and she peacefully floats on the surface of the river Tiber. Her body stands upright, possibly indicating the presence of rigor mortis, blurring the line between life and death. Delaroche pays meticulous attention to detail, specifically around the martyr's right hand, where he delicately depicts subtle, defined ripples that emanate from the crests of her fingers. Positioned directly above the martyr's head is a halo, a luminous circle of light. In stark contrast to the rest of the painting, the halo is impeccably defined and stands out as surreal. This halo serves a significant purpose in the composition of the young martyr, as it acts as the primary source of light, illuminating the Christian figure that would otherwise be enveloped in dim lighting. Just look at her serene face. I can't help but wonder what's going on in her mind. Maybe she's daydreaming about what to have for lunch. Or perhaps she's planning a daring escape from her mother's vegetable soup. Typical teenagers. Psst. But wait, there's more to this painting. Let's take a closer look at the elements surrounding our young martyr. See those two bright stars in the sky? Imagine the stars dancing around, singing her motivational anthem while shining on her. You're a martyr, you're a star. Don't worry, it's not too far. Alright, I might have gotten a bit carried away with this. Now let's take a closer look at the water. Observe its serene nature. It almost gives the impression of holding a hidden secret, don't you think? The various elements surrounding the martyr add another layer of symbolism to the painting. The calm water in the forefront represents purity and spirituality, while the delicate flowers symbolize fragility and the ephemeral essence of life. When combined, these elements create a visual balance that starkly contrasts with the martyr's impending fate. Maybe the fish is giving her some valuable advice? Like, hey girl, wanna hang out with the rest of us? We're diving down to the bottom and we could use some company. But in all seriousness, one thing we can agree on is the incredible talent of the artist Paul Delaroche. How the artist captured the innocence and beauty of the young martyr is undeniably extraordinary. Observing her portrayal is an experience distinct from actually being in her presence, as it allows her the discovery of her overwhelming beauty without actively seeking it out. While the painting's content and composition may be disturbing, I firmly believe that it remains one of the most strikingly beautiful works of art I have ever encountered. Everything within the painting exudes darkness, except for the young martyr herself, who radiates an otherworldly glow as she emerges from the water. She basks in this divine luminosity during the twilight of her life. The intricate details in the background are equally mesmerizing. From the terrified couple to the drifting boat and the fading sky, there's so much to discuss and analyze in the rest of the painting. However, I find myself unable to divert my attention from the young martyr for more than a fleeting moment. Her radiant pale complexion and the immaculate beauty of her floating hair and garments present her as an angelic figure, a divine being in service of the Lord. Even in death, she maintains an innate elegance, gracefully embraced by the gentle undulations of the water. Despite the profound sadness surrounding her, her status as a martyr and the profound impact her sacrifice has had on those close to her, I cannot help but feel a deep affection and find her undeniably captivating. It has certainly left a lasting impression, evoking strong feelings of grief, loss, and tragedy among us. The Young Martyr, with its meticulous arrangement, intricate brushstrokes, and symbolic motifs, encapsulates the core themes of sacrifice, resilience, and spiritual magnificence. Moving, touching, and exquisite for such a painting. Great job, Delaroche.